The barricades broke down. There was thousands of people pushing on them. There was some nails, some splinters. Luckily, nobody was hurt seriously, and it was a bit of a tense situation.
Everybody just calm down. Whoa, 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 whoa! Everybody just calm down. Calm down. Hang on. All right, hang on a second, folks. Just relax. Just relax. The show will go on.
I don't think that the kids who were there were half as upset as the people watching it, you know, the authorities.
Whoa, whoa! Come on, whoa. Let's go. Come on. Everybody's going to have to back up a little bit. We're not going to be able to do this. Let's go. Come on, guys. Come on, folks. You can do it. It's not pretty down here. We'd appreciate your help back there. Some people getting hurt.
I think that a rock and roll crowd really likes the excitement and the intensity of that many people being there. Everybody pressing and pushing together. There is an element of danger hanging over the whole thing. And not that anybody wants to be trampled or killed or anything like that, but they're jammed in that crowd for a reason, because they love it.
Pass the carrots, please.
May I be excused, please? Yes, dear.
What is that? I know what that is. That's music.
Douglas, see, please. He's just a child.
Don't Douglas see me. right, mister. What do you think you're doing? You call this a room? This is a pigsty. I want you to straighten up this area now. You are a disgusting slob. Stand up straight. Tuck in that shirt. Adjust that belt buckle. Tie those shoes. Twisted sister. What is that? Wipe that smile off your face. Do you understand? What is that? A twisted sister pin on your uniform? What kind of a man are you? You're worthless and weak. You do nothing. You are nothing. You sit in here all day and play that thick, repulsive, electric twanger. I carried an M16 and you carry that guitar. Who are you? Where do you come from? Are you listening to me? What do you want to do with your life?
I want to rock.
bullshit question. Because I just look at all you people, and I can tell how you're feeling. You're feeling mean tonight. You're feeling hot tonight. You're feeling sick tonight. You know we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back and kicking motherfucking ass in California, right? I think that's the new name for this state. California's a little too plain. California has a nice ring. Hey, yo, dude, where you live? California, man. And then you say California. What? What? Yeah. Told you the new album called Stay Hungry. It's scheduled to be in the stores the first week in June. We're going to be touring all over the world this summer, and we'll be back. This doesn't count. This is just an extra show for you motherfuckers because you deserve it, you see. Now, we're going to do a song off the new album. And when I wrote this song, I was thinking about how long Twisted Sister's been together, and how many people told us we were crazy to believe in something like Twisted Sister. How many people told us to quit this band and get a real job? And everybody's always asking me what I want to do with my life. What do you want to do with your life? What are you going to do with your life? D, what are you going to do with your life? And I always had the same fucking answer. I always told them, Q. This is a Q, get up to the microphone. Son, what we got? Son, get ready, this is a Q. I always told them, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I want to rock! I want to rock! I want to rock! I want to rock! Turn it down, you say. Well, all I gotta say to you is time and time I gotta say no! No! No, 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 no! say, rock! They got it! You know what I want you to say. You know what you gotta say. So get ready, cause I wanna hear you say it. Ready? I wanna rock! That's hot. That's hot! You know, night after night, I spend time explaining to people how to have a good time. I gotta tell them what to say and what to do. But I don't have to tell you sick motherfuckers how to party tonight! So let me hear it again! I wanna rock! Oh! Stop! Stop! Let's give these people a round of applause for a change.
that you made. When your time has come, you'll accept You try to make it to the front, but you're pinned against the side. A monster stand before you now, his mouth is open wide. The lights go on, the lights move, tears into your mind. The night goes and you come again, the pain is gonna ride. But you're under the blade, oh, you're under the blade. Here comes baby, wow! Oh, you sick motherfuckers! We're back in beautiful downtown San Bernardino. We're back to play for all the sick motherfuckers from California. But why are we here? Why are we here? Is it because we're on tour? Nah. Is it because our new album is out and we want to play it for you? Nah. The album ain't out yet. Then why are we here? An hour special on the sick motherfuckers of rock and roll, Twisted Sister! And we said, this is a nice shirt. And we said, now where are we gonna record this video? Should we record it in England? Well, we love England and England loves us, but we are an American band. We said, should we record it in New York City? Well, we got a lot of fans in New York, but all that new wave bullshit is riding high right now. So we said, where can we record it that heavy metal is big and where they love Twisted Sister? And we said, we know, let's record it in California. Now, we're sorry about the problems with the barricade and the security and the assholes running around on stage. I heard that one of them was using my name in vain. I never walk out on a fucking show. Fucking never, you understand? So, don't hit the cameraman. Don't kick the cameraman. Don't knock down the cameraman. And especially don't fuck the cameraman. Alright? We need these cameramen. And mellow out with the bottle whimper, I'll kick your ass too. Now we're gonna do a bunch of new stuff for you.
and a bunch of old stuff. And this one is a song off the new album, which is called Stay Hungry. It's called The Beast. Now you've got hands. Use them. triumphant crowd on a constant attack. It's blasting fast and loud. Now you can ride it high, and you can light the way. Lift up your hands in praise. You can do it now tonight. Scream, baby! Can't stop, can't stop it. Stop, can't stop it. Hands up, can't stop it. Hands up, you can't stop it. Hands up, can't stop it. Hands up, you can't stop it. Hands up, can't stop it. Hands up, you can't stop it. And you can't stop Twisted Sister either! This one's called The Price. How long have I
Alright. Well, we're gonna do a song. If I can fucking remember which one it is. Oh yeah! I remember! This song is also off the new album. I think you'll like this one. I think you'll like this one. This one's called Burn in Hell. that'll probably never make it to the radio. And it's a song that not everybody's gonna like. It's a song for the real friends of Twisted Sister. The people who have been there all through You Can't Stop Rock and Roll. The people who have been there all through, even back to Under the Blades, some of you people. You're the people that next year, when some faggot, you know what I mean, a wimp, comes up to you and says, hey man, isn't Twisted Sister's first album great? And you'll say, which album? And they'll say, Stay Hungry. And you'll say, asshole, Stay Hungry's not their first album, it's their third album! And I was kicking ass with Twisted Sister while you were sitting in your bedroom jerking off. So this one is for you, and I hope you know what the letters mean. This one's called SMF.
So hungry and so lean.
Live shows are just on the edge. For the band, it's on the edge. For the audience, on the edge. If they didn't want that edge, they'd sit home and watch a Thriller video. I think the Twisted Sister is more of a people's band. And that's not to take anything away from Motley Crue. You know, I'm sitting here on the edge. I'm friends with Vince, who's the lead singer, and they're a very good band, so I'm not taking anything away from them. But I haven't seen them live. They seem to me to be a classic star band, you know what I mean? They're on stage, that distance, that's there, and hey, I've been into bands like that, David Bowie, you know, where you're up there and you're looking in the distance at this thing on stage and it's amazing and all that kind of stuff. I've never thought about getting rid of the makeup. We like the makeup. It was there at the beginning. We fought for it for so long when nobody was wearing makeup. I mean, now, you know, Boy George is wearing makeup, and I mean, Motley Crue wears makeup, and everybody's wearing makeup, so now it's accepted. We were wearing it 8 years ago when nobody was wearing makeup. Every band is different. You know, I've seen so many different bands, and I mean, I've seen bands that are so drugged out that they're carried into the concerts. So when they tell you, yeah, man, I'm carried into the concert, well, they are carried into a concert. I'm not carried into a concert. I walk on my own 2 feet, you know, and I'm there and no problem. But the point is, Motley Crue, I think, they're trying to keep that image going, that the party goes on forever. But I don't want to bum anybody out, but there's a lot of business and there's a lot of serious aspects of the band. And to Twisted Sister, the reason we're there is not to party after the show. We're there to party on the stage. And anything that gets in the way and anything that takes away from that show, it's got to go. I mean, if it means going out afterwards and having a good time, if it's going to a movie in between shows, it's gone. I'll tell you right now, I don't do anything except perform. And that's all I care about when I'm on the road. And that's, people pay money to come and see Twisted Sister in concert, they got to get 100%. And if I go out the night before and I get totally wasted and I don't go to sleep and I'm dead tired, they're not getting 100%. And that's a ripoff. We play 5 nights a week. We do 2, 3 shows a night. No record deal. It took 6 years to get a record deal, and we kept going to the companies, approaching the companies, and they always rejected us. And you'd be bummed out as hell when you get one of those letters in the mail that say, "We're sorry, but we're really not in the market for your band." Or we got a letter, and I won't mention the company, that said, "There is nothing we like about your band. We don't, I swear, we don't like the way you look. We don't like the way you sound. We don't like anything about you. Don't even bother to resubmit a new tape." That's what it said. Okay? I don't want to talk about that record company, but all right? I just never could understand why musicians, when they got on stage, all of a sudden became some creature that said groovy and far out. I mean, nobody says groovy anymore. I mean, hey, we're having a swell time. Who says swell time? Do you say? Nobody says swell time. When you're with friends, especially young friends, not even young friends. My father's a cop, and I was in the police van with him once. Let me tell you, those people curse a blue streak. I curse because people curse when they're with their friends. And that's another thing about the closeness of Twisted Sister. We talk to the audience like I'm talking to you. It's not, there's no distance. If I start talking in some strange phrases and strange ways that people don't communicate with each other, they're not going to listen to me. When you talk to your friends, you curse. When you're with your friends, you curse. So when I'm on stage, I curse. It's plain and simple. It's not meant to be offensive. I don't curse when I'm at my mom's on Sunday for dinner. She'd kick my butt. I just remember this one picture, and I wish I had a video camera like we have right now, because this would just kill people. Dad was outside. It was 9 a.m. in the morning, and he was like rotating the tires on his Mustang, 67, 6-cylinder, straight 6, 3 on the floor, okay? Yellow. No white walls, plain hubcaps. Okay, I'm talking specifics here, and he's rotating the tires or something, and I just get home from a gig. All right, this is the ultimate in like decadence. 9 a.m. arrival. I'm just coming home, and the old days I used to come home like in costume, you know, just for lark, you know, until I got arrested, and that's another story.
And you're living at home.
Yes, I'm living at home. It's the early days of the band. And in the old days, we didn't have a costumer to make us these outrageous original costumes. So what do you want to do when you want to shock people? You go down to a woman's lingerie store and you buy some stuff, okay? And you wear it on stage and you come out there 6'8" wearing, you know, a nightie, all right? I mean, that shocks people, okay? So I came home, and I remember clear as a bell, I was wearing, I had thigh-high black leather boots, spike-heeled, with stockings and hot pants and long woman's gloves on and a full face of makeup and earrings and the whole 9 scarves, the whole 9 yards. And then I come walking in, 9 a.m. in the morning, and my father, it just doesn't even faze him anymore. Now he's just, morning sun, Morning, Dad. And I just walk in the house, you know, watch it was good night, Dad. And I just walk in to go to sleep. And at that point, I think he just said, well, there's no hope here. Maybe he'll get lucky.